Chapter 3, Cells. Explain how cells differ from one another. What is a cell? Cells are the basic units of our body, and life is the smallest structural and functional unit of an organism, typically microscopic and consisting of cytoplasm and a nucleus enclosed in a membrane. Considerably in size, measured in units by micrometers. A micrometer equals 1,000 of a millimeter and is symbolized in UN. And the cells have three-dimensional forms that make their function possible, and cells are specialized in their characteristics on how they are differentiated. There's so many different cells. I started off with the eukaryote and the prokaryote. The prokaryotes have no nucleus. They're single-celled. It's simple and smaller than the eukaryote cells. Includes bacteria and archaea, two of the three domains of life. Is where you would find these cells. Smallest of the organs ranging from 0.5 to 2.0 UM, which is micrometer in diameter. Three regions enclosing the cell envelope include inside the cell is a cytoplasmic region that contains the genome of DNA, ribosomes, and various sorts of inclusions. And on the outside, the flagella and pili project from the cell surface. The eukaryote has a nucleus, single or multicellular, a membrane-bound nucleus, and other membrane-bound compartments or sacs called organelles, 15 times wider than the typical prokaryote and can be as much as 1,000 times greater in volume. The nucleus gives it the name true kernel in the eukaryote cell, which means nucleus, and can be found in plants, animals, fungi, slime, molds, and algae. Here's a chart to show the comparison between those different two types of cells. Just a little bit more pictures of the cells. And then there are four main types of cells. The epithelial cells is tightly attached to one another, cover over the interior hollow organs like the blood vessels or digestive organs, or else form the surface of the skin. Without these epithelial cells, we wouldn't have a barrier to protect our body from injury, and we would not be able to digest our food in the stomach. The nerve cells are specialized for communication. It sends signals to our brain to muscles and glands that control their functions. Receive sensory information from the skin, the eyes, and the ears, and send the information to our brain. No consciousness or control to your body without these nerve cells. Then we have our muscle cells. They're specialized for contraction. We will not be able to move without them. They form on the outer walls of our hollow organs like blood vessels and digestive organs, and can contract to regulate the diameter of these hollow organs. There are three kinds of muscle cells: the smooth cells, which is in blood vessels and intestines; the cardiac, which is in our heart; and the skeletal is in our bones. And then here is some points of where these muscle cell tissues help us in our body. And then we have our connective tissue cells, which provide strength to the body and defend against foreign invaders like bacteria. And two types of these cells is fibroblasts and fat cells. And here are my sources.